Oh, let me get the gang back together. I'm gonna call them. Hello, Kia.
Hello, what's up?
We're gonna do another episode.
Okay. Hello, it's time for round two. Come on! Yo guys, we're back in business. I've been waiting for this. Let's go! Let's go!
Hello everyone, welcome to our second episode of our movie review. And today we're gonna be reviewing about the movie Imitation Game. I think that all of the actors did such a great job, especially when they did Cumberbatch during the aftermath of World War II. They went through the hormonal treatment. But I don't understand how a homosexual feel or the connection between Christopher and Alan, but at that point, the movie depicts really well the relationship between Alan and Turing, and the relationship is how the machine was made. And the biggest one for me is what if Alan and Christopher never met?
Yeah, I love this movie very much. The portrait of Alan Turing was nothing short of brilliant. He perfectly captured Turing's genius, social awareness, and determination in face the immense pressure. I also love how they work together as a team to break the enigma code.
I think in the movie that's quite an expression on everyone here. And yes, I can say it's really good despite the fact that it's about homosexual stuff. I still enjoy it regardless despite being a homophobic person.
Yeah, likewise. My first impression of this movie is how excited it is. It made us think about how much smart people deal with a big problem and have cracked the code in the World War II.
But let's talk about mathematics here. It was widely used in the movie, as we all know, and the mathematics that was used in the movie is cryptography. So basically, what cryptography is, and today is used to protect your information so your data won't be accessible to hackers. So in the movie, the Germans broadcast their military information, but it was encrypted through the Enigma machine. So in order to decipher the message of the Enigma machine sent by the German, Alan Turing and his crew had built a decipher which they called Christopher.
Yeah, so I would like to add as well. Back then, the German encryption was done by scrambling the letter of the alphabet through a series of rotor and wire. And initially, the Allies they wanted to break through the security by just spotting the pattern or guessing part of the message. But it was really time consuming and it was not efficient enough because there was around 159 multiplied by 10 to the power of 18 possibility. So it's nearly impossible to crack the code.
I think probability and statistics were also used in this movie. This branch was used to analyze the encrypted message and identify patterns by studying the frequency of letter combination, and another statistical character. Turing and his team were able to narrow down the possibility and make educated guess about the enigma settings.
Well, it is true that there's many branches of math used in the movie, but many of the CS students today think that math is worthless or doesn't have much value in the CS curriculum. But instead, math is the fundamental to computer science.
True, calculus is crucial to machine learning and AI. I don't think they are heavily influenced by calculus. Usually in artificial intelligence, they use calculus to adjust the number in order to improve accuracy. For example, autonomous vehicles make decisions based on real-time data. One of the features is object detection and avoidance.
But even if technology became so advanced where it could do almost anything that a human could do, in the end, we're malfunctioning sometimes. Therefore, we need a human to be able to fix that problem, which most technology require math in order to function properly, which is why math is still really important for CS students.
So moving on, what types of games and game skill do you think that helps them in their mission?
So the crossword puzzle was made by Alan Turing and it was distributed to the public so they can find possible candidates. Well, if you think about it, to solve a crossword puzzle, you need to know which word fit in what box, and they also need to use those letters as clue for the next word. And it just means that they need to have good analytical skills, that they could recognize the pattern. And not only that, they should be able to function under pressure as well.
So before, I used to solve a lot of crossword puzzle before, and it's quite fun and interesting to do when you're trying to pass the time. But you do require a lot of knowledge to even be able to solve them, and you could end up cheating those puzzles as it's not the intended solution, but it's still work regardless. Which I think it ended up helping them complete their mission a lot more efficiently.
Moving on. The topic of game. Many people think playing game is useless, but it's actually opposite. We get so much benefit from playing game without even knowing it.
Yes, for me, I learned to be a better problem solver. Not only that, I have to operate under stressful environment as well.
I think there are a lot of types of games that have to do with computer science, such as strategy game and problem-solving game like chess, Rubik's Cube, and puzzle. It requires you to have a good and smart tactic to win the game.
For someone who play Minecraft as well, I too have to also express my creativity somehow, which that's the entire point of the game. You have to be creative, just to like make something unique or something amazing. Which the best way that I do that is by pranking my friend by reading whatever I want. Which and one of those functions is that you could write command, which there are also command block that you could also write into to do it without having to type it all out in a chat menu. Which tells me that you could actually have more possibility to create more things than just the intended stuff that Minecraft around, which is how I always mess with my friend and they end up getting mad at me.
So do I. As a die-hard fan of games, especially for Ark Survival, I think those skills of resource management and optimization can align concept in CS. Just like in the game where you plan to survive with limited resources such as food, water, structure, in computer science, you can make your code work better with limited computing power. Seeing how they're similar can help you get better at problem solving and thinking critically, which are important for both games and computer science.
Yes, as you guys have talked, the skills are very important when having a career in computer science. Since technology will always improve, we should also be ahead of the trend as well to remain relevant and effective in our career, right?
Yeah. So moving on, let's talk about relationship and connection of the history of cryptography and the modern AI and learning machine. So computer are making code breaking easy with AI. I think this AI tool can spot pattern in secret message.
So like a relationship, they can protect and they can hurt and protect each other feeling, which means to improve yourself, someone have to point out your mistake so you can avoid doing it, and therefore you can protect it a lot better. So do you think Turing machine is like the foundation of computer science?
Yeah, I think that Turing machine is a foundation for our computer science.
But how does it affect programming, cryptography, AI or machine learning, cybersecurity and early blockchain?
Well, as we know from the film, the Turing machine are the theoretical foundation for computer science that we study, and they act like a simple model that, despite its limitation, show what's possible with computation. This understanding is key to developing real-world applications in programming, cryptography, AI, ML, cybersecurity, and blockchain. Think of them as the basic building blocks that allow us to create a more complex tool we use today.
Yeah, Turing machine, the secret weapon of computer science. Even though we don't use them directly, but this basic idea help us understand how computer works and build things like secure code, powerful programming language, and even artificial intelligence. It's like the invisible blueprint for the amazing tech we use today.
So the machine that Alan Turing built was built to save life, but the knowledge it produced gave them the power to choose who lives and who dies. And so how does this statement relate to modern technology? What do you think, guys?
Well, not all machines were built meant to save life, like Alan Turing machine. This machine was built for decrypt the code of Enigma. For technology like the internet, also consider life-saving potential. Because, for example, when we encounter a problem, we can search the internet on how to deal or prevent it.
Yes, but you have to keep in mind that the internet will provide a lot of information for you. However, misinformation has the potential to harm you as well. So we have to be careful in deciding whether we trust or not.
Even if the machine are built for a good intention, but sometimes or someone will always find a way to use it for a different purpose than the intended one. Our creativity can be terrifying.
Yes, just like you mentioned, our creativity can indeed be terrifying when it comes to repurposing technology. Misuse can lead to unintended consequences, influencing our who thrive and who suffer in the digital age.
So there's a statement that said information is power, and the one who controls information controls the world. As the future computer scientist, how can you ensure that future technology will not be used for evil or the cause of human self-destruction?
So the first thing that came to my mind is education in ethics. It should be a fundamental for computer science students because it's always looked upon when there's a new technology introduced to society. There are many points to consider, such as the potential use and misuse of that technology. Not to mention that we should also come up with a protection to protect against misuse or abuse of the technology?
I think information should not be shared easily, especially the manual for technology, unless they are a confirmed trusted individual who would not be corrupted by power at all.
For me, I think as a future computer scientist, I need to make sure that my application or program solve a real life problem and improve the user daily life, not for controlling their life. Also, I have to make sure that our user data and privacy cannot be hacked by hacker and cyber attack.
Yes, I agree. But there's another important thing is making sure technology is really safe. That means checking it to find any weak spot and always updating it to stop bad guys from causing trouble. If we focus on safety, we can lower the chances of bad people using technology to do bad things.
Yeah, you guys made some good point here.
Lastly, what technology of the day do you think are leading society to the path of self-destruction and violence?
Well, I think deepfake technology is the most scariest of all. Deepfake uses AI to create fake video, fake audio, and they can significantly interfere with someone's life. There are many ways which deepfake can be used, such as political manipulation. So, say there's an election coming up, and voters are looking up candidates to vote for, but then they found like a deepfake video of a politician saying that they hate a certain group of people or they implement some unfair policy. Yeah. So this type of video will make the voter hate the candidates or even like change their mind. And since people on the internet have a reputation of being gullible and not research on their own, they are more prone to false information.
That's true, but not only politicians. Turns out many that have a digital footstep are also affected, especially celebrities that are facing issues with deepfakes as their face are cropped and used for sexual content. It can cause reputational damage and definitely violate their consent. It's really unfair for victims as it will affect their mental health and affect its long-lasting assault.
Yeah, I agree with you on that part. Right now there is an AI called Sodano, which could create real-life video despite being in development. It still managed to create a good result, and we continue to improve all the time. So I expect myself to be in jail because of a video that got leaked even though it's AI generated.
For me, I think social media and misinformation have a big impact on society. Sometimes spreading misinformation on social media can cause violence, discrimination, and even war. The ability to manipulate information and target specific demographic with propaganda can destroy society. So it can have a negative impact on business and economy too. For example, fake news about a company can damage its reputation and lead to financial loss. And also apply to people. Fake news about someone can impact their reputation, job, and also their mental health.
Bye guys. That's it for our podcast. I hope you enjoy our second episode.
Yes. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe, like.
Hello class, we had a case study today, how to find happiness.
Another case study again.
What do you mean by how to find happiness?
Yeah, I don't understand. Guys, I'm so lazy to just use ChatGPT.
Yeah, it's like the easiest way.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay guys, we have another assignment before the exam.
So I need to study for this.
Study what are we supposed to do?
I don't know, man.
You're gonna fail.
Yeah, I know.
My mom is gonna kill you.
Yeah, so like,
We should have enough cheat about
yeah.
Time's up, stop writing.
that's it.
Yeah, I know.
What do we do now?
I don't know. Shouldn't cheat, man.
Yeah, we should have just studied for this exam.
If we study, we would have passed, man. I would never expect to fail this exam.
It's actually really simple, but we just talk the easy way out.
Yeah.
Guys, I know you didn't pay attention to my class, and I know that you use ChatGPT to cheat. So it's not a good way out. You shouldn't copy
Damn, so funny.
Get some charts. We're gonna go to Google, type in trading view. Nice, smart, simple. Just pick anything that you want to trade in cryptos. And also support. It looks like Bitcoin. It's actually trading inside.
Yo, let's go trade.
That's a good idea. Let me download an app.
Wow, you made a lot of money by trading.
Oh, that's a lot. $1,000. Let's withdraw it right now.
Congratulations, you just made your first profit.
Wow, that's a lot of money. Yeah, all of this came from TikTok.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your new cars on this side.
Yeah, we did it. Yo, I hate the Dano guy. Do you have any data of him?
I can't link it to you. Oh,
Is it working?
okay. You can have it.
Yeah, just send it to me. I want it to leak to everyone to make him embarrassed.
Okay. I mean, I don't care. I got money. You can have it.
Yeah.
Come on, lose this. Thank you.
Who is he exactly? I think we should ask our IT guy.
From his data leak. You know, I heard the story.
Yeah, I know about him. Why?
Yeah, he just passed away from one of our data leaks.
Him?
Yeah.
Yes, and you're the one in charge.
Yeah, what happened?
I'm sorry, guys.
What do you mean you're sorry?
Someone paid me money for it.
What?
So he's dead for real?
So who paid you to do
Yes.
this?
I think it's this guy.
Okay, I think we should go and report to the police.
Dear customer, I sincerely apologize for the leak of one of our customer privacy data. Due to this accident, we are taking immediate steps to strengthen our security, and your trust is important to us, and we ensure you that we are implementing stricter measures to prevent such occurrence in the future. It is our main priority as a company to develop trust between us. Again, we apologize for any inconvenience or concern this may have caused. Sincerely, Kia.